Eventually, Ify ran away with a man who had promised her a better life. However, their relationship soured, and Ify found herself alone with a baby to care for. Once upon a time, in a small village in Nigeria, there lived a girl named Agozie. She was a kind and caring girl who lived with her mother, Chinwe, and her younger sister, Ify. Agozie's father had passed away when she was just 5 years old, and Ify was only three. Before their father's death, everything was peaceful in their home. Their mother, Chinwe, was loving and kind to everyone. But after their father died, something changed. Chinwe became angry and aggressive, but she directed all her anger towards Agozie. It seemed like she loved Ify more and showed Agozie no love at all. As the days passed, Chinwe's behavior grew worse. She started mistreating Agozie very badly, while showing affection only to Ify. Ify, seeing how their mother treated Agozie, began to do the same. She copied her mother's behavior and started mistreating Agozie too. Agozie found herself doing all the house chores alone. She cleaned, swept, cooked, and fetched water, while Ify did nothing to help. Whenever something went wrong, Ify would lie and blame Agozie for it. Chinwe would believe Ify without questioning and would punish Agozie. When Agozie and Ify started secondary school, the situation became even worse. Ify would get into fights, and whenever Agozie tried to defend her, Ify would lie and say that it was Agozie who started the fight. Chinwe never bothered to ask for the truth. She would just hit Agozie without listening to her side of the story. As time went on, the mistreatment continued to escalate. One day, Ify purposely burnt her own school uniform and switched it with Agozie's. When Chinwe found out, Ify lied and said she saw Agozie burning her uniform during ironing. Chinwe believed Ify without even considering Agozie's explanation. The mistreatment became unbearable for Agozie. She felt helpless and didn't know what to do. She longed for things to go back to the way they were when their father was alive, but she didn't know how to make it happen. Despite everything, Agozie held on to hope that things would get better someday. After Agozie finished secondary school, she started receiving suitors who were interested in marrying her. She was known for her beauty and kind heart, which attracted many young men to her. However, Ify and their mother Chinwe did everything they could to drive away Agozie's suitors. Whenever a suitor came to visit while Agozie was away, Ify and Chinwe would lie about Agozie, painting her as a bad person with a terrible character, hoping to turn the suitors away. This constant interference from Ify and Chinwe made it difficult for Agozie to find love and happiness. Despite the obstacles, Agozie fell deeply in love with a particular suitor. She dreamed of building a future with him, but Ify and Chinwe continued to sabotage her chances of happiness. At one point, Agozie's life was in danger due to the constant mistreatment from Ify and Chinwe. However, there was a kind-hearted woman in their village named Nkem who knew about Agozie's struggles. Agozie often helped Nkem with chores, and in turn, Nkem would offer her food or money. As Agozie contemplated escaping her family's abuse, she turned to Nkem for help. Nkem had connections in the city and suggested that Agozie could work for a family there as a house help in exchange for pay. Nkem arranged everything for Agozie's departure, and one night, Agozie secretly packed her belongings and left for Nkem's place. The next morning, Nkem helped Agozie board a bus to the city, where she was welcomed by a kind family consisting of a husband, wife, and their young children. They offered Agozie a warm and loving environment, which was a stark contrast to the hostility she experienced at home. Agozie quickly adapted to her new life in the city. She worked diligently, taking care of the household chores and looking after the children. She also found a job as a sales girl in the family store, where she displayed her hardworking nature and dedication. Despite the challenges she faced in her past, Agozie remained hopeful for a brighter future. She was grateful for Nkem's kindness and the opportunity to start anew in the city. With determination and perseverance, Agozie embraced her new life and looked forward to the possibilities that lay ahead. Little did she know, this new chapter in her life would bring both joy and unexpected challenges. But Agozie was ready to face whatever came her way, knowing that she had the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle. One day, Agozie received a summons from the kind family she worked for in the city. They asked her if she would be interested in furthering her education, and Agozie eagerly said yes. The family suggested she enroll in a part-time course so she could continue working at the store while studying. Agozie was thrilled at the opportunity. Excitedly, Agozie began her part-time studies while still fulfilling her duties at the store. She worked hard to balance her job and education, grateful for the chance to pursue her dreams. Meanwhile, back in the village, the kinsmen grew concerned about Agozie's disappearance. They knew Chinwe had been unkind to Agozie and demanded answers from her. Despite Chinwe's efforts to locate Agozie, she remained missing. Faced with pressure from the kinsmen, Chinwe and Ifi were eventually chased away from the village. With nowhere else to go, Chinwe took Ifi back to her father's house in a neighboring village. However, Chinwe's brother, who was known for his cruelty, mistreated them both. He refused to allow them to stay and deprived them of any belongings from Chinwe's past life. Struggling to survive, Chinwe and Ifi faced even more hardships. One day, while walking in the fields, Chinwe suffered a severe fall, breaking her leg. Despite her injury, no one in the village offered to help with medical expenses, leaving Chinwe to suffer without proper care. As Chinwe's health deteriorated, Ife became increasingly wayward, showing little or no concern for her mother's well-being. Eventually, Ife ran away with a man who had promised her a better life. However, their relationship soured, and Ife found herself alone with a baby to care for. Disappointed and abandoned, Chinwe welcomed Ife and her baby back home. Despite Ife's previous neglect, Chinwe's heart ached as she watched her daughter struggle with the consequences of her choices, knowing there was little she could do to change their situation. Despite the challenges they faced, Agozie remained focused on her goals in the city, unaware of the hardships her family endured back in the village, as she pursued her education and worked hard to build a better future for herself. 4 years passed since Agozie had finished her part-time program in the city. She had worked diligently for her guidance while pursuing her education, and now she found herself at a crossroads as her guardians announced their plans to relocate abroad. Agozie guardians revealed that they would entrust her with managing the store and other responsibilities in their absence. They assured that they would continue to pay her and promised the possibility of increased salary and even ownership of the business if she proved herself capable. Excited and grateful for the opportunity, Agozie eagerly accepted the challenge. She was determined to prove her worth and make her guardians proud. As her guardians departed for their new life abroad, Agozie took charge of the store with determination and dedication. True to her word, Agozie excelled in her new role. She worked tirelessly, managing the store efficiently and ensuring its success. Her dedication and loyalty did not go unnoticed, and soon her guardians recognized her exceptional performance. Impressed by Agozie's hard work and competence, her guardians decided to hand over everything to her. They praised her for her commitment and entrusted her with the responsibility of running the business on her own. With newfound confidence and determination, Agozie took the reins of the business and set out to expand it further. She invested her time and resources wisely, making strategic decisions that propelled the business to new heights. As the years passed, Agozie's business flourished and she became increasingly wealthy. Her success was a testament to her resilience and determination to overcome the challenges she had faced in the past. Despite the hardships she endured, Agozie never lost sight of her goals and remained steadfast in her pursuit of a better life. With her newfound wealth and success, Agozie's thoughts often drifted back to her family in the village. She wondered how they were faring and longed to help them escape the hardships they faced. As time passed, Chinwe and her daughter Ify found themselves living a life filled with regret. Chinwe's health deteriorated rapidly and her leg began to decay from lack of proper care. Ify struggled to provide for herself and her child, facing hardship after hardship as they barely managed to feed themselves. After several years of success in the city, Agozie felt a strong urge to return to her village and express her gratitude to Nkem for her kindness and support. Upon her return, Agozie showered Nkem with gifts and helped her set her own business, bringing joy and relief to Nkem's life. Eager to reconnect with her family, Agozie visited her old home, hoping to find Chinwe and Ify. However, to her surprise, she discovered that they were no longer there. Instead, Agozie encountered her uncles and other family members who revealed a shocking truth: Chinwe was not her biological mother. Agozie learned that her real mother was her father's first wife, who had tragically passed away during childbirth. Chinwe had married Agozie's father afterward and had treated Agozie poorly because she was not her own child. Ify, on the other hand, was Chinwe's biological daughter. Feeling a mix of emotions, Agozie's family informed her that Chinwe had been sent away when Agozie went missing. They suggested that if Agozie wanted to find her, she should visit Chinwe's village. Determined to uncover the truth about her biological family, Agozie followed her family's advice and traveled to her late mother's village. There, She was welcomed with open arms, and the villagers expressed surprise at her existence, as they had believed both mother and child were lost. Agozie's maternal relatives shared more information about her late mother, revealing that she had a younger brother who had left the village at a young age. Unknown to him, his sister had married and had a child before her untimely death. Filled with newfound hope and determination, Agozie's maternal family reached out to her late mother's brother, informing him of Agozie's existence and their desire to reunite the family. As Agozie awaited a response from her uncle, she reflected on the twists and turns of her life's journey. Despite the hardships she had endured, she felt a sense of belonging and purpose, knowing that she was on the path to discovering her true identity and reuniting with her long-lost family. Agozie's heart leaped with joy as her late mother's brother returned to the village. To her surprise, her uncle turned out to be none other than a guardian from the city. They shared a warm reunion, catching up on lost time and exchanging stories about their lives. Agozie's uncle spoke highly of her, praising her hard work and dedication. He expressed his admiration for the successful woman she had become and vowed to support her in any way he could. Filled with a newfound sense of purpose, Agozie set out to find her stepmother Chinwe and stepsister Ifi. Upon reaching their home, she was greeted with warm smiles and tears of joy. Chinwe and Ifi were overjoyed to see Agozie alive and well, and they expressed their gratitude for her forgiveness. Deeply moved by their sincerity, Agozie forgave them for the years of mistreatment and cruelty. Though she kept her distance, she showed kindness and compassion by paying for Chinwe's medical treatment and helping Ifi build a better life for herself and her child. As she bid farewell to Chinwe and Ifi, Agozie reflected on the journey that had brought her to this moment. Despite the hardships she had faced, she had found forgiveness in her heart and had emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. With a sense of fulfillment and gratitude, Agozie continued to excel in her endeavors, using her wealth and success to make a positive impact in the lives of others. As she looked towards the future, she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would face them with courage, determination, and the unwavering belief that with perseverance and kindness, anything was possible. Here are some of the key lessons from Agozie's struggle. Number 1. Forgiveness. Despite years of mistreatment, Agozie found it in her heart to forgive her stepmother and stepsister. Holding on to anger and resentment only weighs us down, while forgiveness brings healing and closure. Number 2. Resilience. Agozie faced numerous challenges throughout her life, but she never gave up. She persevered through hardship and adversity, demonstrating the importance of resilience in overcoming obstacles. Number 3. Kindness. Despite her difficult past, Agozie showed kindness and compassion towards others. She helped Nkem start her own business, paid for her stepmother's medical treatment, and assisted her stepsister in creating a better life for herself and her child. Kindness has the power to transform lives and bring about positive change. Number 4. Family bonds. The story highlights the importance of family, both biological and chosen. Despite the hardships she faced, Agozie remained connected to her family and eventually found a sense of belonging and reconciliation. Number 5, self-belief. Agozie believed in herself and her abilities, which ultimately led to her success. She pursued her dreams with determination and confidence, proving that with self-belief, anything is possible. Number 6, gratitude. Throughout her journey, Agozie remained grateful for the kindness and support she received from others. Gratitude fosters positivity and resilience, allowing us to appreciate the blessings in our lives even during challenging times. Overall, Agozie's story teaches us the importance of forgiveness, resilience, kindness, family bonds, self-belief, and gratitude in overcoming adversity and achieving success. Thank you for watching this amazing story about Agozie on African Stories. If you liked it and felt inspired with her journey, please show your support by clicking the like button, sharing with your friends, and leaving a comment below. To see more interesting stories and learn about different cultures, subscribe to African Stories and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a new story. Your support means a lot and helps us bring more stories to you. Until we meet again, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep smiling.